So you finally got to Alltrades Abbeys, and you're wondering what's the best location to farm so you could level up your vocations. Well, you come to the right place as I'll be going over all the farming locations I used. So with that out the way, let's get into this, yeah? Before we farm, we'll need to make sure we're using the right tools. For early game, you'll want the boomerang or edged boomerang. This hits every enemy on the field regardless of their group. If you don't have any, then check the video in the description where I show you where to get them. You could also use whips. These hit every enemy in the group. If you have a mage, then use a poison needle, since you can't use spells on slimes as they're immune. This has a 12.5% chance to instantly kill them. Now for abilities, we'll go down the list starting with Warrior. At level 9 or 10 you'll get Mercurial Thrust. This will almost always have you going first. This is very useful when the slime's HP gets red. The warrior is slow, so this is an amazing ability to use before they run away, since your turn usually comes around late in the cycle. At level 21 or 23 you'll learn Pressured Pointer. This has a 12.5% chance to just straight up kill them, like the Poison Needle. Much later you'll get Sword Dance around level 37 to 39. This targets all enemies, but only hits 4 times. Great to use when there's 3 or less slimes left. Around 39 to 41 you'll get Metal Slash. This will do 2 damage to slimes. At level 43 to 45 you get Multi-Slice. This hits all enemies, like the boomerang. For Martial Artist, Hawkeye's Claw is invaluable. You'll get this ability around 13 or 14. Slimes have a high evasion rate, and this ability always connects. At level 34 to 36 you'll get your first group attack with Roundhouse Kick. Right after you'll get Multi-Fist at level 38 to 40. This is just like Sword Dance from Warrior. At level 47 through 49 you'll get one of the best abilities. Critical Claim always critically hits and never misses, meaning one slime will always die. Equip the Meteorite Bracer and you'll most likely always go first to do so. Check the video in the description if you don't have these yet. Mages don't learn any abilities, but it does get one spell at level 34 to help out. Puff transforms you into a dragon on the first turn, and on the second turn you breathe fire on every enemy. This attack goes through the slime's defense, killing every single one of them. The hard part is having them stick around to get incinerated. The priest does get Acceleratle really early on to help out with this combo. Use this with the mage and you'll be racking up slime kills in no time. Merchant gets Stone Throw, which hits all enemies for 1 damage minimum. It cannot critically hit, so don't expect some lucky kills. It does get Helichopter level 24 to 26, and this can critically hit if you get lucky. Much later you'll get Call to Arms around level 36 to 38. This is like the Warrior's Sword Dance or the Martial Artist's Multi-Fist. Gadabout doesn't get a damaging skill until later to help out, but they do learn Whistle around level 13 or 14. This puts you into a battle, so instead of running around trying to spawn an encounter, you could get into battle right away, saving you a bunch of time. At level 32 to 34, they do learn Harvest Moon. This hits all enemies, if the Gadabout listens. Thief gets Assassin Stab around 16 and 17, and it does as you may imply. It's just like the Warrior's Pressure or the Poison Needle, has a 12.5% chance to just kill them on the spot. Hypno Whip hits a group of enemies and can sometimes confuse them. A confused enemy can attack their own allies, helping you farm slime much easier. Monster Wrangler gets Boulder Toss around 27 to 29. This is just like the Merchant Stone Throw, but it'll do more damage to non-slime enemies. Call It a While is unlocked after rescuing 3 monsters. This targets all enemies, but only hits 4 times. It's like Sword Dance or Multi-Fist. Monster Pylon is unlocked after rescuing 10 monsters. It works the same as Call It a While, but does more damage to non-slime enemies, so it's great for eliminating fillers. Speaking of fillers, Lashing Love gives us a consistent attack for a group of enemies. You get this after obtaining 30 monsters. Now that we have our tools ready, let's go over the best farming spot. Make sure to change your difficulty to Draki. This gives us more experience and prevents us from dying. We'll need to grind a lot, and this makes the farm easier. Once you make your way to Baharata in the story, you could go to Alltrades Abbey. This is when the game starts to spawn metal slimes. They give around 2000 XP per kill. If you go to the north of Abbeys, you'll make your way to Tower of Transcendence. At the 5th floor, the metal slimes seem to spawn way more than anywhere else. Make use of your tools and you'll be leveling up in no time. After continuing the story, you'll be asked to collect 6 orbs. At this point in the game, you can now sail on a ship. You'll want to come over here. It's called a teleportal shrine. The monsters here give good experience, and you can still kill metal slimes. There's now a chance a liquid metal slime will spawn. This is like killing 7 metal slimes in one. So use the tools we went over, and you'll be leveling up super fast. I found them to spawn more often in the night, so use the nightlight item or the tick-tock spell. After collecting the 6 orbs, you can now make your way to Baramos' lair. The enemies give great experience, and you'll encounter liquid metals more often. I found this more consistent than any other area at this point in the game, as each encounter is good experience, rather than fishing for a burst of experience. After beating Baramos, you can now go to the underworld. North of Talontier Tunnel will be 2 islands. You'll want to farm on the East Island. This island has a chance to spawn 8 liquid metals, making it the best farming spot. After beating Zoma, there is an even better farming spot, and it's much more consistent. Go to the castle of Dragon Queen and take the portal in the back room. Keep going through the rooms until you get to this map. You'll be able to refight the King Hydra in random encounters. Every kill is like killing 2 liquid metals. Sometimes you get to fight 3, which is almost always a level up. You could also fight 8 liquid metals down here. Hopefully you found this guide helpful for all your experience needs, and if you want a solid team to build up towards, then consider checking out this video right here. Until the next video, I'll see ya.